Right guys, so when they get a little bit more difficult, like solving x over here and here, you just have to think of what we learned now with the factorizing. Remember, with factorizing we learned that you can look for a common factor. So in this case you can say, there is a common factor, 3 to the power x, 3 to the power x. So whatever you've learned, many times you have to apply that now. Okay? That's what kind of makes maths hard sometimes, is learners struggle with one topic and then they want to carry on to the next one. But you got to make sure you know how to apply what you already learned. Okay? So now we learned how to take out a common factor. So we can say therefore 3 to the power x and then 3 minus 2 is equal to 81. You take out the common factor, 3 to the power x, and 3 to the power x times 3 gives you 3 to the power x plus 1, and 3 to the power x times negative 2 gives you this one. And now what's 3 minus 2? It's obviously 1. So you got 3 to the power x times 1 equal to 81. And then we can change the 81 to 3 to the power 4. Yeah. Okay. So we can simplify it like this, and then we can say therefore x must be equal to 4. I was going to write it here. Therefore x is equal to 4. Now let's look at this one. Okay. Again, remember, like the 8 for instance, it's 2 to the power 3. Okay? So you can change the 8 to 2 to the power 3 times 2 to the power x minus 1. The half is 2 to the power negative 1 times 2 to the power x plus 2. Okay, I'm going to leave the 24 because it's on the other side and it doesn't have an x next to it. So we can leave it like that for now. Let's first see what's going to happen here. Okay, we simplified the 8 to 2 to the power 3, the half to 2 to the power negative 1. Now that we're multiplying, 2 times 2, we can add the exponent. So 3 minus 1 gives you 2. So we got 2 to the power x plus 2 for this one. Okay? It's x minus 1 plus 3, so it's x plus 2. This part is plus 2 minus 1, which is plus 1. So this part will become 2 to the power x plus 1. Okay, so you simplify it first. And we learn how to simplify, we learn how to factorize. So now we can use what we've learned. Okay? So now we take out the common factor, 2 to the power x. So we're going to say, take out 2 to the power x, and you got 2 to the power 2 plus 2 equal to 24. Okay? We took out the 2 to the power x. You could have taken out 2 to the power x plus 1 also. You're going to get to the same answer in this case. So let's just take out the 2 to the power x, and then this is 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay? So we got 2 to the power x times 6 equal to 24. And then when you divide both sides by 6. Okay, now that this 6 here is in brackets, we can say divide both sides by 6. And then you're going to get 2 to the power x equal to 4. 24 divided by 6 is 4. So the 6's here cancel out. 24 divided by 6 is 4. So we can say therefore 2 to the power x is equal to 4, which obviously means therefore that x is going to be, let's write it down here, x will be equal to 2. Okay, so that's a little bit more difficult one.